swim at Wildflower is over a mile long, and there are two pieces of equipment that are critical for the swim. Number one, your swim goggles. Number two, your wetsuit. The water is cold, sometimes under 60 degrees. The wetsuit's critical to keep yourself warm and buoyant. Also, the goggles. The first part of this swim, you're swimming into the sun. You need a good pair of goggles that blocks the glare, otherwise you won't be able to see that first turn buoy. The swim at Wildflower Long Course is 1.2 miles. It's a rectangular course with 3 main turn buoys. Now, if you're the first person to that swim buoy, you're going to have clean water, and the best swimmers use that to their advantage. If you're not the first swimmer, you're going to be in the main group. Now, in the main group, it can be termed what's called a washing machine, arms and legs everywhere. The best place to be in that situation is to draft off the faster swimmers. The goal is to conserve energy. The faster swimmers are trying to get away from the fastest cyclists, but if you're not one of the fastest swimmers, you want to conserve as much energy on the swim to try to catch them on the bike. The 3 events of triathlon are done consecutively. There's no break in between. That means you have to transition from swimming to cycling as quickly as possible. I call this free time. That means you can decrease the amount of time that takes to transition much easier than you can in training. So, for example, to decrease your time by a minute in the swim may take months of hard training, but to decrease your time in the transition may only take a few training sessions. In the first transition, or T1 as it's called, you drop off your wetsuit, your swim cap, and your swim goggles, and you put on your cycling helmet before you even touch your bike. Once you grab your bike, it's your choice if you want to put your cycling shoes on before you start riding, or keep your shoes in your bike and jump on your bike, it's called a flying leap, and start riding that way. Whichever way you do it, you got to do it fast. Success at Wildflower takes careful attention to detail. In Transition 1, this athlete has put their water, their energy bars, their energy drink, their cycling shoes, cycling helmet, sunglasses, and they also have a towel to wipe off their feet so they have comfort on the bike. This athlete has paid good attention to detail, which is critical to having a great Wildflower race. Second transition, or T2, is where you bring your bike back into the transition area, rack it, remove your helmet, and put on your running shoes. This can be done in less than 4 seconds by the professional. But you need to know which way to go. At the end of the day, the faster your transitions, the faster your race.